America keeps you up to date on everything going on in the world of stock car racing. 90 minutes daily, 5:30 Eastern. And you guys, I know, have been an integral part of that show, especially as we get ready for the final 4 races of the chase after Talladega, explaining that, breaking it down, and getting ready for Martinsville. And, of course, that show breaking down not only the drivers, but also the teams and the successes that they have had. And Carl Edwards and his team has definitely turned things around from the start of this practice. Now he's in the top 20, currently 17th.
Well, he's 17th, Rick, and a .39 and a .28 is Kyle Larson's new quick time. So barely a tenth off. This is the Martinsville we expect, Jeff. This is what makes qualifying so difficult. Is remember, in the first round, 24 people. And right now, 24 people are less than 0.2 of a second. They're less than 0.2 of a second separating the top 24 drivers.
And you had mentioned that earlier, that that's normally what that number is, about 0.2 of a second separating the top 25. And we saw earlier when Carl was in the 25th position, he was a half a second off. Well, things have definitely changed and picked up. As the 41 of Kurt Busch working his way around the track. Marty?
3 minutes left for this 41 team to pick up a little bit of speed. Currently, they are 21st fastest, actually 22nd fastest now, and not very happy with the car. Here's what they have to say on the last qualifying run.
Couldn't get anything to go stick or do much of anything. The struggle with the rear one to slide down through the center and the front big round it all through the middle.
So making this one final run under 3 minutes now, Steve. I would guess when you show up in qualifying trim, focus on that all day long. 22nd on the board, not where you want to be at the end of the day.
No, it's not. And the issue is when you look at Stewart-Haas Racing, you have Kevin Harvick in 19th, Tony Stewart at 21st. Kurt Busch improves right there up to the 10th position. But those 3 gentlemen need to go see Danica Patrick. Currently 6th, has been consistent and fast all day long. We'll see if they can maybe lean on her to try to improve their race course.
Yeah, she's had speed the entire day since she's been here. Like you said, she is the fastest of the Stewart-Haas cars. So Harvick back in 19th.
Once again, Jeff Gordon subbing for Dale Earnhardt Jr.
And he's 8th fastest to this point, and he may can pick up some. So we saw what happened last year, won this race. And this kind of racetrack, I think, for a guy like Jeff Gordon that retired and came back, a smaller racetrack without as much speed, rhythm, a tempo racetrack. This is the kind of racetrack where he could win a race. He could really be a threat to win this race.
His teammate Chase Elliott currently 4th quickest. Take a look at this.
Once again, that left front locked up.
The problem is then you just carry more speed than you would in the corner. You need that tire to decelerate when it just locks up like that and slides. It's so easy to overshoot the entry.
And if that happens on the first lap of qualifying, no big deal. Just keep going. But if it happens on the second lap or the third lap, then it really messes those laps up. On the first lap, it's almost a get up to speed lap. But when it happens during the lap, it just kills the lap time.
Brad Keselowski, after being eliminated out of the round as well. And it doesn't look like things have changed speed-wise for him as he's 31st quickest in this practice session.
And that lap he just completed, that was his fastest one. So they say, hey, 0 lock up that time and still no speed.
Maybe finding something on these last runs is under a minute to go in this session.
What's so difficult about that left front lockup is if you built a setup around the weight of the left front tires and enters the corner being that light, it's not that easy to go back and change everything. There's a lot of stuff that has to change, and if the spotter is looking for a left front lockup, that tells you how big of a concern they have with it. So this team has some real work to do back in 30th.
Left front, no lockup.
Getting worried about that left front locking up and letting them know that there hasn't been any, as A.J. Allmendinger winding down the final laps. Kyle Larson's going to end up fastest in this first practice from Martinsville Speedway. As the red and black flags are displayed, and that ends the first practice session. Coming up next. Next on NBCSN, Lucas Oil Motorsports Hour, 3 p.m. Eastern, Formula One practice from Mexico City, followed by a Sprint Cup Series qualifying at 4:30. The NASCAR America Live from Martinsville at 6 p.m. So we'll see you back here at Martinsville.